Good evening, welcome to Visordown. Today this video is brought to you by Louis Moto, Europe's most visited motorcycle kit and clothing retailer. And we are going to take you through some of their highlight products and ranges. But first, for those of you that don't know, a little bit of a history lesson about Louis Moto. It is a store and a motorcycle success story that is 80 years in the making. The firm was founded by Detlev Louis and Walter Lohmann back in 1940. Originally a bike dealership and workshop, the business expanded over the years, beginning to specialise in motorcycle kit and clothing in the mid-1990s. Today, Louis Moto is the most visited motorcycle website in Europe, attracting more than 30 million people a year. It carries more than 55,000 product lines from more than 500 motorcycle brands within its online catalogue. You can find them all at louis-moto.co.uk. So that's the history bit done. Let's take a look at some of the kit, shall we? First up in the Louis Moto stash pile, we have the REKURV E11, a textile sports riding jacket with a modern look and great looking graphics. There's also very minimal branding on this jacket. It features a removable drop liner for riding in wet weather and features vents on the front and back. And you're sport for choice when it comes to places to stash your stuff, as there are 2 inside pockets, 1 internal waterproof document pouch and 2 external pockets to choose from. The REKURV E11 is available in sizes 46 to 58, and you can pick it up today at Louis Moto. And as with everything else that they sell, you get free delivery on all orders over £199. More than that, any customs that are payable are covered by Louis Moto after the sale. Next up from REKURV, we have the C11, another sports riding jacket, but this time in full leather cowhide. Like the E11 that I just mentioned, it is a modern style sports riding jacket with clean lines and close cut style. It's got bold colours and again, it features minimal branding on the exterior of the item. It's perfect for those short or long trips on the bike, and the C11 is available in sizes 46 to 58, comes fully lined with removable Force 7 armour in the shoulder and elbows. If you like the look of this jacket, check it out over on louis-moto.co.uk. Next up, we have the REKURV C10.01. Everyone knows that 2-piece leathers are a godsend on a hot day. All your mates might look cool in their 1-piece race suits on the road, but once you stop and the sun is out, the folk in their 2-piece kit always look more comfortable. A great match to the C11 jacket that we were just talking about are these C10 leather trousers. They're good to go with inner or over boots. Feature Velcro on the knees for a slider, just in case you fancy a track day. In case you're a real hero, the trousers also feature Force 7 protectors on the knees and Super Shield protectors on the hips. They're available in sizes 44 to 58. The C10s can be bought from louis-moto.co.uk. Check out the website for full pricing and details. So we've had a look at REKURV. Now what we're going to do is have a look at one of Louis Moto's other brands, which is Vannucci. Vannucci is all about combining German attention to detail with Italian styling. Vannucci carries everything from casual clothing, adventure riding gear and sports bike riding kit in the form of 1-piece suits, like the VSM1 that you can see over my shoulder. It is the flagship of the Vannucci range. This is a full leather road and track riding suit with a more relaxed cut than some other suits on the market. It has stretch fabric on the collar, side and chest, inside the arms, the groin area and the back of the knees and calves. It features stretch leather on the shoulders, underarm, on the seat and the knees, and that's all to give you great freedom of movement. You also get an aerodynamic back hump, plastic hard shells on the shoulders, elbows and knees, zippers on the calves for improved adjustment and riding comfort, perforations on the front, back and legs. There's even a comfort collar with a soft edge around the top of the leathers. Elbow and knee protectors in these leathers are individually positionable with hook and loop fastening systems. You also get 3M Scotchlite reflective material for greater visibility when riding at night, and ISO 4916 safety seams at the high impact points. There's even room for an optional Super Shield back protection which can be refitted and bought from Louis Moto. And as you might have seen from the branding on this suit, it is compatible with the Alpinestars Tech Air system, which is a real must-have if you're going to be riding on track. As with everything else, if you like the look of this, head over to louis-moto.co.uk to find out more information. Next up, we have the Vannucci CORDURA 2 men's jeans, and I'm a big fan of motorcycle clothing that does not look like motorcycle clothing. It just means it's dual purpose, and that's why I'm a big fan of these Vannucci jeans. They are 5-pocket jeans with removable Zelion knee and hip protectors. The fabric is a CORDURA denim mix, 50% cotton, 30% polyester and 20% polyamide. They also feature fabric reinforcement with aramid panels on the knees, hips and seat, which is 60% aramid, 40% polyester. These are a really classy looking item, and as for most people, riding jeans are all they will ever wear when they're out and about. If you like the look of them, head over to the website for more information. Next up to look at, we have the Vannucci touring gloves, which you can see me wearing here. And I've got to admit, I wasn't supposed to, but I have been wearing these while I'm out on the bike, and they are actually very good. It's pretty cold outside still, but they're surprisingly lightweight and do a really good job of keeping your hands toasty. They're made of a Muctex membrane, which is wind, waterproof and breathable. They feature knuckle protectors and a Keroprotect element on the ball of your hand for added protection in a crash. I would say these gloves are perfect if you're riding from spring to autumn. Any more than that and they are a little bit thin and your fingers might be getting cold. Although if you've got heated grips or hand guards, these are going to be a perfect addition to your motorcycling wardrobe. Next up from Louis Moto, we have a Detlev Louis, which is a brand that is all about the history and the heart of the Louis Moto company. Named after the company's founder, the Detlev Louis collection is a classically styled range of clothing for on and off the bike. And while the style is distinctively retro, the technology and design is bang up to date. First up, we've got the Detlev Louis DL-GM1 gloves. Simply put, these gloves are really, really nice to wear. The leather is so soft, they feature stretch fabric on the palm and a special flat finger seam for great wearer comfort. The ball of the thumb is backed with a highly abrasion resistant material, and there is hook and loop wrist adjustment, and the gloves do come unlined. As with everything else on the Louis Moto store, the prices can fluctuate, and that's to do with the exchange rate. So if you want the latest prices on any of the gear that we've spoken about, head over to the website to check it out. Next up, we have the Detlev Louis DLPM2s, which are available in 34 waist, and these are a waist 34 and a leg 34. It's another pair of jeans that you can pick up and wear whether you're riding the bike or not, and they do feature Zelion knee and hip protectors. They're made from a denim blend of 85% cotton and 15% polyamide for protection and comfort. These jeans are very similar to the jeans that I spoke about earlier, although the denim cut is quite different, and they've got a bit more of a retro, more classical style to them than the Vannucci ones that we mentioned a little bit earlier on. Next up from Detlev Louis, we have the DLJM3. This is a size 52 and it is a real classic retro leather jacket. And there are some bikes that dictate the style of jacket you can wear. It's not like you can jump on an old Norton or a Vincent wearing a one-piece leather suit, is it? This is just such a jacket, although within it it's packed with all the protection and excellent insulation that you'd expect from the brand. Within it, it features removable shoulder and elbow protection, and it has ISO 4916 safety seams at all the impact points that you'd expect. You even have the option of fitting a Super Shield HTP back protector into the coat, which is really cool, giving you a retro look with all the protection that you'd need. So just a little bit more information about Louis Moto in general. So I haven't mentioned any prices specifically for the products, and that's because of the exchange rate changing. The prices do fluctuate slightly, which is why some of the prices on the website do look a little bit odd. As I mentioned earlier, everything on the Louis Moto store, from the clothing to the maintenance parts to the tools to the accessories, all comes with free delivery on orders over £199. And if there are any customs costs incurred when buying from Louis Moto, they will cover those and pay them back to you after the purchase has been made. And that goes for the motorcycle clothing, the motorcycle maintenance parts, tools, toolboxes, and the accessories that you can see on the desk in front of me. So there we have it. That is basically all of the highlight products that we wanted to share with you today from Louis Moto, and that's covering the Detlev Louis, Vannucci, and REKURV brands that they have on their site. There are hundreds of brands on the Louis Moto online catalogue, more than 500, and they sell literally everything you could need to put in, wear when you are on, or use to maintain or service your motorcycle. So if you like what you see or you want to find out more information, head out over to louis-moto.co.uk. Also, a big shout out to Bob from the Machine Shop in Hinckley for letting us use his wonderful facility today to film this. It is a one-stop shop for anybody who hasn't got the ability or the space at home to service, maintain and even customise their own bike. And if you want to find out more information about this particular facility where we are, email info@themachineshop.co.uk.